Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for June 29th. Currently looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed higher today, still moving sideways overall. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 96.86, possibly as low as 94.42. Look for some resistance around 96.50 and look for some support around 95.50 in this particular pair. Now switching over to the EURUSD, this particular pair closed up, did form an inside bar for this session. It is moving sideways, current bias to sideways as well. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 142.04, possibly as low as 138.90. Look for some resistance around 14100 and look for some support around 140.13. Now, switching to the pound US dollar pair, this particular pair closed up for this session. Overall, still moving sideways. Definitely looking for a break of this particular high. I do anticipate us potentially breaking that during this next session. We do have the pound releasing their GDP for the first quarter. Not sure if that news is going to trigger a run up, but we're getting very close to a potential breakout, I feel, in this pair. You just don't go sideways in this type of a range in the pound US dollar forever. So I do believe that we're about to see this pair break out. We're coming close to ending the month, which should trigger some stuff that'll make the market move higher or possibly lower, but nonetheless out of this range that we're in. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Look for a potential break to 167.09, possibly as low as 163.07. Look for some resistance around 165.87 and look for some support around 164.68 in this pair. Now, switching to the US Swiss, this particular pair formed an inside bar also today. Definitely could get a breakout of this pair. This pair is moving sideways, biased to sideways also. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 1.0993, possibly as low as 10728. Look for some resistance around 10896 and look for some support around 10794 in this particular pair. Now, we have the New Zealand dollar releasing their one-year inflation expectations for July. The consensus is, or there's no consensus for this one. The previous was 2.2%. The pound's releasing their GDP report for the first quarter. And this particular news announcement, it's estimated that there has been a drop in GDP from negative 1.9% to negative 2.1%. Year to date, they're seeing a drop, or an estimated drop, from negative 4.1% down to negative 4.3%, which overall would be negative news for the pound. Now, the Eurozone has their CPI being released for June. The no real consensus previous was 0.0%. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.